So we got a 2021 Telluride in the shop. Customer brought it in. They said it feels like they got a flat tire when they drive it. And it doesn't have a flat tire, but that's what it feels like to them. So let's take it for a drive. I felt what they was talking about. It seems like when I accelerate, here, it's kind of a, and I can feel it through the floor pan. When I accelerate, I let off, it goes away. If I turn, I can feel it also. So almost like if you was turning one that had a bad CV axle shaft. How they feel? That's what this feels like. So let me get it back to the shop, get it up in the air, see what we got. Let's go underneath. So if you look at these CV axle shafts here, the one on the passenger side has been replaced before, and you can tell the difference between the you know, just the coloring of it. This one's the old one, and you look at this one over here and you can tell, you know, it just looks newer. The boots look newer. But up here where it hooks to the intermediate axle shaft, you can see right, let me get a pry bar here. Right there you can see the splines showing on that shaft. I could wiggle this thing around, see it moving off of it. Go here and pry on it. Pry it up on there. It's just not locked in. Not locked into that shaft. I don't know why. Maybe that intermediate shaft's bad or something. I don't know. Let's tear it apart, see what we find. This has definitely been replaced before because this nut, you can tell it's been off. But anyway, I think I'm going to do this a little bit different than what the shop manual says. Quite frankly, I don't want to tear all this brake stuff off, detach it from the strut, and have to do another alignment. So I'm going to see if we can get around all that. Pull this nut off first. Pull this off. Got freed up in there. Probably, I'll try to pull that axle shaft out through here, so I'll get this sway bar inlet up here on the top loose. Hammer to it here a little bit. There we go. Don't want to lose my nut. I believe I'll take my, it's got a speed sensor here. I believe I'll take it out. It's got a little 10mm bolt holding it on. Don't want to break that. Maybe detach it from that. Just let it hang down there. Then I'll take my tie rod end off. You have to give it a love tap. front of you, front of your camera where you can't see. Lost a little washer. I'll get that later. Next, we will go after this lower ball joint here. Well, it looks like it's got 3 bolts here that I could just take the whole ball joint out. That's what I'm talking about. Right here, this whole thing. It's got 3 bolts here, and it should just lift right off instead of having to try to mess with this thing here. Sounds like a plan. We'll try it. I'll try anything once. 17 millimeter. One bolt, 2 nuts, and then there's 2 studs that's made on that. See if I can. I can. Now the problem may be getting it. Well, that'll move. That arm will move. Come loose from them studs. Yikes. Got one side out, the other side's got me hung up. And you're right in my way. There we go. Hopefully, if this works out, this will slide all the way out. Just like that. And there's my shaft. Now why is that not locking in? Yeah, I may have to go underneath and feel around. Okay, I'm up underneath this thing. I'm try to put my hand through here. And so it has a clip on it that's supposed to hold it in place. Man, this shaft feels funny, like it's worn. Them splines on that shaft feel like they're worn to me. So it's probably, this is, somebody's put this on before, probably for the same reason. They just didn't go far enough and just go ahead and put a new intermediate shaft in it. So I could probably put a new clip or something like that on it, but it's probably not going to last long with that being worn. That's just going to flop around. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do it right. I'm just going to put a new shaft in it, and I'm also going to put a new CV axle shaft in it. So I don't know how long this has been like that. I don't know if they beat on it here when they was trying to get it to lock in or what. But anyway, I'm going to play it safe. I'm just going to put both of them in. Don't want no comebacks. I'm going to try to get in here to these bolts without bumping that camera I've got set up. Let's see if I can get on it. This socket. There's one. We got two more. A handout. Where's the other ones? I think that's one. One more. Let's see if I can find it. Is that it? I think so. Oh, it's tighter. All right. Arm back up here. Feel around for that bolt. All right. Hoping this just slides out now. Get a pry bar on it. Go rotate that bracket a little bit here. It may help it slide out. Bada bing! Okay, got these out side by side. I don't know if you can tell on this camera, but I can tell that these are worn down there. It's not like these are nice and crisp, straight. What am I hitting on? Something up there. There we go. I got a Oh, I see. It's got some dowel pins that's got to go into, some alignment pins. And then that bracket will set up in there. my boat started. And get these tightened up. And then we'll move on to the CV axle. Let me get them tightened up. I don't know how well this is going to work with that camera being right there, but I'll try. Get up here on it. Now I'm just going to take this thing and kind of use it as a well, that didn't work. Ain't it up here? See if we can get this going. There we go. Get it straightened up a little bit there on it, and then kind of up it in like that. Make sure it's good and seated. Looks like it locked in then. Now I need to get this bracket back here on this while simultaneously putting this axle shaft in. Alrighty then, let's get this pulled around. Get it in there. I think I need to get a pry bar, a big pry bar. Let me get this pry bar under here and see if I can push this lower arm down without it slipping and smashing my fingers. Okay. That's in place. And I'll just get my hardware bolted back on. put our big nut on and get this torque down to specifications. Get that looked up. Okay, these nuts and bolts for this lower ball joint bracket are 94 foot-pounds. And then this big nut here for the axle will be 232 foot-pounds. Get this thing set. Next, we want to set that lock for it. I know I had a punch here a while ago, but it may just work. All right, that won't go anywhere now. Got our speed sensor, ABS sensor rather. Little 10mm bolt. And we got our tie rod end, washer, nut. And we got our sway bar end link. And that torques to no, I think it's about 90 foot-pounds. I'll just go ahead and check it. Get this set up back down. So the only thing I got left is to get this torque down. I'll probably have to look that up. And this one is 87 foot-pounds. As soon as I get the right socket. And then we'll need to put a quarter pin in here. And I had one and I lost it. So now I'll go get another one. Put me a new quarter pin in. And then we'll put a wheel on it and drive it. Hopefully it's good to go. We want to make sure also all our motor mounts are good. Make sure this torque mount right here is good. Just pry around on it with the pry bar. Make sure it's not wore out. Make sure your motor mounts are not wore out. Okay, now we're going to drive it. Do some accelerations. Don't feel anything there. That felt good. Do another one. And I'll do some turns. Go up here to the park and make a few turns here. And so far, so good. Accelerate on a turn. Feels good. I believe we got her fixed. Anyway, thanks for watching.